Hello, my name is White Dot. This is just a quick video on how I like to farm as Veigar, and just with a few quick tips on how to play as Veigar, how to play early game, what kind of play styles you should use that are more successful as Veigar, and that kind of thing. For my first items, I usually like to grab the Amplifying Tome and a Health Potion, but if depending on who I'm facing at mid, I sometimes buy the blue potion that gives you ability power, and it lets you hold the upper hand early on in the game, and just pretty much helps me out if I'm facing a much stronger champion at mid. And so when you're playing as Veigar, you have to know that you are really weak and extremely slow, so you need to play really safe during the farming stage because you need a lot of money to get your build going, and if you can farm right, you can pretty much be the best nuke in the game. For the first skill that I take, you should always get the Baleful Strike because you can use this to farm up your ability power and just really start becoming more powerful early on, because ability power is what Veigar is built on, and the more ability power you get, the more damage you can do later on. And it's really important to constantly, you should usually try to get your last hits with this. Like, don't use it to do damage as much as anything else. Just try to stay back. Don't try to harass your enemy that often, because you need to use your mana to get your ability power up using the Baleful Strike. When I'm playing as Veigar, I usually try to let the other team push up a little bit on me so I can be closer to my turret in case I need to run away, because if you get too far up, the other champions, pretty much almost every champion is faster than you in the game, and they're usually going to be able to catch you, especially at mid when you have a lot of mobile champions with range, where they can catch up to you, stun you, and use all kinds of attacks on you that'll do a lot of damage, and you won't be able to get away from it. So I usually try to stay as far back as I can, but still be in range of using my Baleful Strike to get last hits on minions, because that raises your ability power. And also, when I play as Veigar, I always take Clarity because he uses so much mana, and it's good to have Clarity. I usually save it until I'm about to actually attack an enemy champion. So I, I save it until I get to about level 6, and then as soon as I'm ready to kill the enemy that I'm facing at mid, then I will use Clarity, and then I have enough mana to use all my spells at once and usually kill them. When it comes to the other summoner spells that you can get when you are playing as Veigar, I usually like to use Flash or Ghost because it really gives you that quick little boost to get out of like a sticky situation, which can happen a lot when you're playing as Veigar because you are a very powerful champion, and if they let you farm or whatever, they are probably going to lose. So I try to take at least one escape kind of summoner spell. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.